Happy 4th of July, Sacramento. What is going on? Sacktown Pete back at it again. I greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. The Sacramento Kings are interested in acquiring and signing DeMar DeRozen through a sign-in trade. Evan Siddery came out and tweeted this out. The Kings are interested in signing DeMar DeRozen. DeRozen is seeking 20 to 25 million annually on his next contract. The Bulls are unwilling to take on contracts in a potential sign-in trade, which means Sacramento must find a team willing to help facilitate it. And the Kings, DeMar DeRozan is a very nice basketball talented player, man. He is a very good player. As far as fit, I know people have questioned the fit. I think he can help out the Kings tremendously with his mid-range game, and you can fit him in at the 3 spot alongside what Fox, Monk, and Murray and Sabonis. Now, this is going to be challenging because they don't want any contracts in return, but they have shown interest in Kevin Huerter. They have shown interest in Kings guard Kevin Huerter, and I think that the Kings can definitely get a deal done, a sign and trade deal done that could seek DeMar's contract salary that he is seeking annually. The Kings have $13 million in mid-level exception that they can use towards DeRozan, but DeRozan is not taking a cut. Let's just make that clear. A guy who averaged about 25 points a game last year is not going to take a $13 million payday a year. And I understand he should be deserving way more than that, and the only way to get more than that is via sign and trade. And the Kings can pull this off. Let's just say that Brandon Ingram is off the market. Let's just say that Lauri Markkanen is off the market. Let's just say that the Kings have had trade conversations with those two teams regarding Markkanen and Brandon Ingram, and they have had conversations. But let's just say that the asking price for Ingram and a Markkanen is too much, and it may require Keegan Murray. The Kings could look this route in terms of picking up DeMar DeRozan, because I know for sure DeMar DeRozan will not require giving up Keegan Murray. Will DeMar DeRozan be my first pick? Absolutely not. That doesn't mean he's not a terrible player. He's a very good basketball player, like I mentioned. But I feel like Ingram, Markkanen, Kuzma should be the go-gets for the Sacramento Kings first. And I think that DeMar DeRozan could be a consolation prize if the Kings cannot get a deal done for a Brandon Ingram, for a Kyle Kuzma, and for a Lauri Markkanen. I want to hear from you guys, though. Let me know your guys' thoughts, because DeMar DeRozan, technically, in terms of his point production and his offensive game, you can argue that he's probably the best free agent available on the market right now. And depending on how his market is, it may take some time to determine how his market is, because he's seeking the $20 to $25 million a year range. And the only way to accomplish that is if the Bulls are willing to do a sign and trade with teams. And it's going to be interesting to see if the other teams will be inquiring about DeMar DeRozan. The Kings are not the only team that can pull off a sign and trade for DeMar DeRozan. There's other teams, obviously, that can show interest and pull it off. But I don't think that other teams may not want him, because he is looking for that type of salary. And he's a balking bucket, man. Despite not really having a three-point game, despite really just relying on the mid-range game, DeMar DeRozan is a very good basketball player. He should definitely not take a pay cut, because he is that damn good of a basketball player. And whether that helps benefits the Sacramento Kings via sign and trade, I'm all for it. And I stand pat with Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray, you should not be trading Keegan Murray in any type of deal for these types of players. But DeMar DeRozan is a very good basketball player. I'm curious to see if anything surfaces and anything gets done. Would like to see some fireworks go off today, not just outside, but obviously with the Sacramento Kings. I hope Monty McNair's staff do come up with something, because it would be a good 4th of July if the Kings do actually make the headlines and acquire a DeMar DeRozan and or a Lauri Markkanen or a Brandon Ingram. So with that being said, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Do you guys would welcome and like DeMar DeRozan on the Sacramento Kings? I want to hear that in the comment section below. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I will keep you guys updated if anything breaks news. That's going to do it for today's video. If I don't see you guys, have a great, safe, wonderful 4th of July. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.